John Cena has done more Make-A-Wishes for kids than anybody else. Have you heard that?
Yeah.
He's a wrestler.
I've heard he's like, the biggest one. He shows up. Kids love seeing him in the hospital.
I'd love to see John Cena.
That'd be cool.
Sometimes I want to go to the hospital just to maybe get a chance to see him. But he's done more than anybody else. And he was on Pete Davidson's podcast on Netflix, and they were talking about it because Pete Davidson's dad died in the 9/11 attacks. Mm-hmm. And so Pete was talking about he got to see everybody. He got to see Undertaker, Derek Jeter. They had set up stuff for him because he was a kid. And so it was a whole conversation about Make-A-Wish. Pete getting to be benefit from the organization. Cena benefiting the organization. And it's really good. But if you were 10 years old, I'll give you 2. And they say you get to meet anybody you want. Make a wish. Who do you pick at 10 years old?
Okay. At 10 years old.
I'll go first. I'll give you time to think then.
Okay, thank you.
I'm picking Mark Grace, the first baseman for the Chicago Cubs, and Sting, the wrestler. At 10, I want to meet them both, please.
Mm-hmm. Can I meet all of like New Kids on the Block? Or
I think probably you could go if they're doing a show, they come meet you.
That'd be pretty
What
cool.
about one, if you had to pick one?
That's weird, though.
Yeah,
I think she gets all New Kids on the Block.
Really? Like, not Donnie?
If the other 3 are like, screw Make-A-Wish. No.
No, they show up and they do a little dance.
Okay.
You get all New Kids. Eddie, bad Eddie.
I'd go Donnie for sure.
Yeah. I
No,
feel like,
Jordan. If we're doing that, it's got to be Jordan.
I feel like I'd want New Kids on the Block and like Julia Roberts or something.
It's cool because Pretty Woman.
Yeah. First time I saw it, I was 9.
Oh, you're fresh then.
Yeah.
You just learned what a prostitute was.
No, I didn't even realize she was a prostitute.
Oh.
I didn't.
That's crazy.
She's just cool.
My parents took me to the theater because they couldn't find a babysitter, and they would cover my eyes during certain scenes, so I didn't know that stuff was happening. And later when I was an adult, and I realized when she gets on his faxes, and he's like, "You're on my fax," and she's like, "That's something I've never been on before." And then she pulls a bunch of protection out of her boots. Okay. But I thought it was candy because she's like, "Do you want red, yellow, green, blue?" I'm like,
Okay.
I didn't know. I'm telling you, I didn't know.
Yeah, there are kids listening right now, though, and you're going through the things you didn't know. No, they do because you told them.
You said.
Eddie, you're 10 years old. You make a wish. Who do you pick?
So was Garth? I mean, I think Garth was out when I was 10.
Of course.
Yeah, so Garth Brooks would be for sure number 1. And then Joe Montana.
Have you ever heard Eddie's story about him?
No, we don't have to talk about that again.
About crushing on the Joe Montana?
Eddie has a story where he had a girl that he only liked and was his girlfriend because she looked like Joe Montana.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
That was my
That's
first
weird.
kiss.
He kissed her because she looked like Joe Montana.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Why?
Because
it's a dude.
It didn't matter.
Joe Montana's a dude. You were crushing on a dude.
I didn't know what to, like, how am I going to fall in love with a girl? And the only thing I could think of was, like, I love Joe Montana. He's my favorite quarterback.
Yeah.
She kind of looks like him. Makes sense.
So yours is Garth and Joe Montana?
Yes.
Lunchbox?
It's easy. Michael Jordan. I mean, the Bulls were absolutely huge. Every kid loved the Chicago Bulls because of Michael Jordan. He was the best basketball player ever. And then the hottest woman in the world at that point, Cindy Crawford. I mean, every poster and magazine had Cindy Crawford, and I mean, that little mole. I mean, greatness.
Morgan, different age, obviously, than us.
Yeah.
So you're a decade behind us. But at 10 years old, who do you pick?
I was obsessed with NSYNC, so I think I would have chose Justin Timberlake. I had posters of him on my wall.
You get the whole band. Eddie tried to. If you want the whole band, or you get to spend more time with Justin.
I think at that point I would have spent more time with Justin.
Dang.
He was the reason why I listened to NSYNC.
Chris, Joey, if you guys are listening, sorry, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay, who else?
Shania Twain.
Good one.
Yeah,
I was obsessed with her as a kid. I mean, growing up, and I still am. So she was always somebody that I just wanted to meet, and her and her, like if she could show up at her in her leopard suit, I would have been really happy.
Some of you guys have got to meet your Make-A-Wishes. Because Eddie's got to meet Garth.
Yep.
Your other one was who? Joe Montana?
Joe Montana, never met him.
We did go meet Steve Young, though.
We did, but I mean, Joe Montana, they kind of like, they weren't really friends.
Not the same. Morgan, Shania came in.
Yep. That was
your
one
first
of my first
day?
days.
How crazy. Morgan just joins the show.
I know.
And her Make-A-Wish comes in. What if she was dying? And that's how we set it up.
I basically was dying inside that day.
You never met yours, right?
No, never met either one of them.
We met Cindy Crawford.
We met Cindy Crawford.
We did.
Yeah.
At Stagecoach.
Eddie and I played Stagecoach, and Cindy Crawford was backstage.
That's crazy.
Just walking around.
Question.
That was crazy.
It was crazy.
Like, still in person, does she just look amazing?
Yes.
Yeah, she's Older, obviously.
Yes, but she still looks like
Strikingly pretty.
Like you see her and you're like, oh yeah, she used to be a supermodel.
I would
sure.
imagine she's in her 50s now. Not sure Cindy Crawford's age.
She's 60.
60.
You
man.
see her and you go, oh, that lady's really pretty, and there's something famous about her. I saw Heidi Klum.
Yeah, we saw her in Vegas.
Yep. And I didn't even know who it was at first because I wasn't told, hey, that's Heidi Klum. It was a different kind of human, like built different.
Yeah, like
and I said, it was like an art exhibit.
A pretty alien.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Heidi Klum's problem, is she 50?
Yeah.
Because she's not 22.
She's like 55,
she's like an adult woman.
Probably.
And it was like an art exhibit.
53.
Yeah. She was so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
The other one was Kathy Ireland.
Oh, she was so
Gosh,
pretty, dude.
It was between her and Cindy, dude.
But that was my crush. Like, what am I going to do at a Make-A-Wish with Kathy Ireland?
Well, Lunchbox
Look
at
at her.
10 sounds like he had a chance. If you ask
Man,
him.
I'm just telling you, dude. At 10 years old, I knew what a hot woman was, and she was it.
Well, John Cena, A+ dude, it sounds like. And it's really a crazy story about Pete Davidson's dad dying.
Mm-hmm.
But he got to benefit from Make-A-Wish. So I thought that was a pretty good story. And I'm still surprised I haven't met my guys, Mark Grace or Sting. Because
Yeah.
I should be able to just bump
And have
into
you
them.
tried?
Both.
Really?
Yeah, nobody. They don't want to talk to me.
I thought Mark Grace sent you something.
It's the video, right?
Sort of. I was doing stand-up at a charity event for Andy Roddick, and Andy had contacted him to make my video to come out, like to introduce me. And I never
Oh.
knew about it till it played. And then afterward,
Yeah,
That's
so I
pretty
guess
cool.
it's not meeting him,
Yeah.
really.
the great regional debate. So I'm going to have you do this. I'm going to describe an everyday object, and I'm going to see what you call it.
Okay.
Now, everybody else can jump in too, but I'm going to do it with Amy first. Just don't lie, okay?
Okay, that's the rule.
Yeah.
Don't lie about what you would have said.
Okay.
Number one, what do you call a sugary carbonated beverage?
A Coke.
A Coke. Much of the South calls it a Coke. Due to the dominance of Coca-Cola in the South, Coke became the generic term for all soft drinks. And everything to me as a kid was a Coke, and then what kind of Coke.
Right.
Yep.
Now I use soda a lot more just because we're on the air everywhere and people already think I'm a big hillbilly. So soda definitely is in my vernacular. What do you call it, Eddie?
It was always a Coke.
Yeah.
And then I had this teacher like in 7th grade who came from Minnesota. He's like my science teacher. And he's like, hey, who's drinking a pop?
A pop.
A pop.
What is he
Yeah.
saying?
Lunchbox?
Coke, and then you say what flavor you want.
So soda is Northeast, West Coast, Florida. Pop is Midwest and parts of the Mountain West. And I'm sure it's everything, but generally speaking. Next up, Amy, what do you call the wheeled thing you push around the grocery store?
Shopping cart.
Most of the country calls it a shopping cart. Growing up, I did not
Oh,
because my
wait.
grandma called it a buggy.
Yeah, I want to guess what you call it. Boogie.
Yeah, a buggy.
Buggy.
That's not a boogie.
Buggy.
Why are you
A
saying
buggy.
it? Do I say it like that?
No, it's a buggy.
Yeah, a buggy is what
Okay.
we would have called it. Well, what I did call it as a kid because my grandma called it that. Eddie?
Grocery cart.
Okay. Lunchbox?
Yeah.
Shopping cart. I mean, it was literally called a cart. My job title was cart guy. Pick up the shopping carts. That was my job.
Most of the country, shopping cart, buggy, South, especially Tennessee, Alabama, Arkansas. In parts of New England, people call it a carriage.
Weird.
They say, like, you get the carriage. What do you call the long sandwich on a roll with meats and toppings?
A foot long?
That's good.
So you're going straight Subway, kind of.
Yeah.
So, but what kind? The foot long what?
A foot long sub.
Sub.
Okay, so it's a sub. Yeah.
Yeah. Most of the country calls it a sub. Eddie?
Called it a sub
So it doesn't have to be a foot long, by the way. She just said that because
because there's 6
we've been
inches.
conditioned. Yeah. What do you call it? A what?
Sub.
Lunchbox?
Sub.
So most of the country sub or submarine sandwich, hoagie, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, hero, New York City, grinder, New England, and in Louisiana, especially if the meat's a little different, a po' boy.
Oh, po' boy.
Oh yeah, the po' boy. But hold on.
Po' boys are different.
boy's got
It's
shrimp,
shrimp.
in it.
Yeah.
I just said if the meat's different.
Oh, you did say that.
No, but I wasn't even saying hold on about that.
Sorry.
I was saying hold on about the gyro.
Hero.
Oh, is
Not
that
the same thing as a
the-
euro.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, because at the mall I'd see gyros.
Yes, with the
But
G.
then I learned it wasn't. It's called a
Got it.
gyro.
But did you say somebody calls it a what? What was the one before the
Grinder.
The
Grinder.
grinder.
They might want to change that.
That's weird.
New England. Hoagie. Okay, here's the roots. Sub came from because the sandwich resembles a submarine. Hoagie is believed to come from workers on Hog Island in Pennsylvania.
Oh.
So it's a sandwich for Hog Island. And hero comes from the idea that you have to be a hero to finish it because it was so long and big. Amy, what do you call shoes you wear for running or sports?
Tennis shoes.
Same for me, tennis shoes. You guys?
Tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes.
Midwest and South, for the most part, tennis shoes. Sneakers, Northeast and the East Coast. And running shoes is kind of the common nationwide thing. Most people would say running shoes. Sneakers came from their rubber soles, allowing you to sneak quietly. That's why you call them sneakers.
Sneaking.
Tennis shoes, because those shoes that were made for tennis were the first ones to get popular.
Wow. We would call them tennies too, just tennies.
Nah, never. That sounds weird.
That might be an Hispanic thing.
What do you call the tiny lobster-looking animal that people boil and eat?
Crawfish?
Tiny. Yeah, crawfish. Yeah. So I'd also call it, we call them crawdads.
Really? That sounds right.
Crawdads, unless, yeah, it was crawdads for the most part.
Oh, they're the
Crawfish.
same thing?
Yeah. You?
Crawfish.
You?
Crawfish, I guess. But when you go to the creek, you get crawdads. I didn't realize they were the same thing.
Crawfish, Louisiana, much of the South. Crawdads, Midwest and West, and a little of the South. Crayfish in the Northeast. Mudbug is also the nickname for them.
I've heard
Because
that.
they are spelled like Cray, right? Like cray.
I don't know.
Crayfish is the original French-derived term.
So do they have mud,
But no, it's crawfish.
AW?
Yeah.
Oh.
They have what?
mud bug boils?
Yeah, if you eat mud bugs.
What are mud bugs?
Same thing, just a different name.
He said it in the Northeast, but that just doesn't
No,
sound
southern nickname.
Oh, sorry. This doesn't sound
Are you listening to the show? What show do you have on your ears over there?
She's listening to a whole different
She
podcast.
got Elvis Duran on in her ears as we're doing this?
That doesn't sound appetizing.
All right, I got a couple more. What do you call, Amy, a smaller road that runs alongside a highway and provides access to businesses and exits?
Hold on. I'm trying to picture on I-35.
Come on.
What do you call the smaller road that runs alongside a highway and
I don't-
provides access to businesses and exits?
It's been a minute since I've...
No,
What? Driven?
No, we
What are
have
you talking
these.
about?
It's really easy.
I'm trying to think of what I called it then. I know some people call it the feeder, but
She calls it
that's
the, oh
not-
crap, I forgot, and just swerve off.
There's feeder, there's
Okay,
access,
that
but no, but that's not what I grew up saying.
Well, what do you say now?
Well, now I'm calling it feeder.
Okay, feeder, primarily in Texas, especially around Houston and Dallas.
Really?
Is mostly called a
Really?
feeder road.
Okay, but
Huh.
that's not me.
Eddie, you?
Frontage.
What?
Common in California, Arizona, and Colorado, and much of the West, it's called a frontage road.
Yeah.
Lunchbox?
100% called the frontage road.
There's
Oh.
also, most of the road calls it a service road. I call it a service road.
Never heard that.
Most of the country's that, and then access road also.
Okay.
Okay, next up, we got a couple more. What do you call the main meal you eat at the end of the day?
Dinner.
Yeah, most of the country's dinner. Arkansas Keith was a big supper guy.
Supper. That's right.
Supper.
Older in Arkansas called it supper. Because anybody I knew that was parent age or more where I come from, it was always supper. Dinner was lunch. There was breakfast, dinner, and supper.
My Alabama family always said supper.
Traditionally, dinner meant the largest meal of the day regardless of time. So if you had the biggest at lunch, you'd call it dinner. Farmers often ate a large midday dinner. That's why it was called dinner at lunch. But yeah, dinner and supper. What do you call the public machine where you press a button and drink water?
Water fountain.
Most of America, yeah. Drinking fountains also common, and bubbler in Wisconsin and Rhode Island.
That's a cool word.
The bubbler. What do you call the device used to change the TV channel?
Remote.
Remote, most of America. Anybody else have a different one?
Channel
Nope.
changer.
The clicker is the other one. Midwest and others, but remote and clicker are the two big ones. And then what do you call the circular intersection where traffic goes around the middle?
Roundabout.
Yeah, roundabout. You guys?
Whip around.
Oh, that's a good one. I usually call it, oh, crap.
Yeah, what do I do?
Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Am I in the right lane? Oh, crap. Eddie's credit card was stolen?
Oh, this is crazy.
So is this a scam alert?
Yeah, it's a scam alert for
So
sure.
they stole your number or your card?
the number.
Okay, scam alert. Okay.
Here's the thing. I think I know who did it. So how it happened was my wife gets all the alerts of all the charges or whatever. And I got home and she said, "Hey, did you order like some yoga pants?" And I said, "No, why would I order yoga pants?" It's like, no, I did not. She's like, "Okay, did you go to this chicken place and get $90 worth of chicken?" I said, "No, why would I get $90 worth of chicken?" All in the same day, an Asian food place. It was 4 charges in one day. So here we go. We got to call the credit card company and cancel our card. Then I started thinking, how could they get our number? There was one place
Your phone number.
No,
Oh,
our
your
credit card number.
Okay.
There was one place where we gave them our credit card to hold because we were going to do something. It's like I don't even want to be too specific because I'm going to find these people. I'm going to go to their place of business. I'm going to see if they have yoga pants, and I'm going to see if they like this kind
You're
of
going to see if a person there is eating chicken while wearing yoga pants?
Yes.
And then
That
you're
would be the
gonna
greatest
know.
discovery ever.
because the purchases were, it started in one part of town and then slowly went to another part of town.
Was it a restaurant?
No. It's a place that does service for like animals.
Like a vet?
Kind of.
So you gave them your card. Did you just swipe it or did they hold it while you did something?
No. Like they swiped it and they kept it. But like if they do that and they have all my information, like address and everything else, it's got to be them.
But they don't even need your address.
Okay, well that's my first question. Like, how do you go to the chicken place and buy $90 worth of chicken without a card?
Well, they do it over the
You probably
phone.
buy it online and go pick it up.
When that was happening with mine, I realized they were all phone orders.
Genius.
And so they don't have to physically have the card.
All
And they
they
don't
all
have
they really
address.
need is, and they may have your address though anyway because you're putting
Or
in
your
information.
zip code.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need the CVV code, the front code,
Yes.
and really your billing zip code.
Which this place, they photocopied the card.
Oh.
We have to stop doing that. And I know in this country, we eat at a restaurant, we go, here's our card, take it to a back room all alone, do what you want with it. We trust you, even though we've never met you. It's weird. We have to stop doing that. I was eating somewhere the other day. My wife's car's broken down. I walked over to a restaurant and was eating, and they brought out the machine. And I did it right in front of them. But that should be the thing.
That's what they're doing now. They're bringing the machine out a little bit because you can do portable. What do you call those? I don't know. It's like a
Cube?
Cube or whatever. And you just tap it.
Yeah, like a Chick-fil-A.
Makes me feel so much better. But
Dude, it will make my life if you go to this place and someone's in yoga pants eating chicken. That'll be the funniest thing
then
that's ever
also,
happened
what
in the
if-
history of the show.
What if coincidentally that person's just wearing yoga pants and eating chicken?
I don't know. But like the
they're
yoga
not
pants
the
to me, like it's a giveaway, and I know the brand and everything, and the size. And
You walk up, say, "Can I see the tag?" You make them stand up.
Right.
and $90 worth of chicken. This is going to be a small person.
I want to run something by you,
Okay.
an idea that I have. And I thought about it. First, it was just a joke. And then it became, I wonder if Mike and I should do a comic, like a graphic type novel about this idea. And I don't know. I don't think it's racist, which is always a great way to start.
You have my attention.
Yes.
Right?
So one of my best friends is Ahmad, who we all know, who's a black guy. And I was talking to him, and I have a list of friends in my phone that if they needed a kidney, I would give them an organ, a real organ. Like it's a small list, but I have a list of people. If they needed an organ, they would get it. And he's on the list. And him and I were talking. I said, we hadn't talked in a while. And I said, I hadn't talked to you in a while, but don't worry, you're still on the list. Like, you get an organ. And he's like, aha. And I said, the problem is, all of a sudden, you get one of my kidneys, and now you're out, doing people's taxes, playing pickleball. Now you're a black man with a white kidney.
Yeah.
And you start doing all this really, like, funny, over-the-top,
White
nerdy
stuff?
white stuff.
Yeah.
So I thought about,
That's funny.
would this be a funny, like, little comic thing called Black Man with a White Kidney? And like he goes in because he has an accident, and instead of it being like Spider-Man where he gets bit by a spider and then he starts to have superpowers, all of a sudden all these really cliche nerdy white things start happening from within him, and he doesn't know why. And it's the story of a black man with a white kidney.
I mean, I think this
I
could
don't
be a
think it's
movie.
racist. Yeah, you put him in a little quarter zip.
Yeah, it's every cliche white person thing, and
He
he's
joins a country club.
He's also
Yeah.
just so confused by it the whole time. He's I don't know why I'm wearing but what are the boat shoes called?
Dog
shoes. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
what
Sperry's.
Yeah. I'm so confused why I'm drawn to these Sperry's, but I'll take 2 pair, please. And it's that. Is that first of all, is that funny? Because I think it's funny.
Yes, it's funny, and I don't think it's racist. Include Ahmad in the in
Writing?
the writing.
So
and
if
you're
I'm
good.
like also contributed,
Yes.
my black friend. It's,
Hey, mate.
what? I
and
think
then I
it's
thought about
just-
having Mike draw it.
Yeah, and he's Hispanic.
Yeah. Also, if I include more races, it gets less racist. Is that how it
Oh.
goes?
You get a Mexican guy.
Does anybody
So-
know anybody Asian I can bring in to help? 'Cause
Yeah, yeah.
Then we can just do it all.
I got an Asian friend. you hit him up.
Is that a funny idea?
I think it's great.
Yeah, I think
Because
it's
it
funny.
actually came from a real place of me going, "You're still on the list, dude." Like, except, you might really want to take up pickleball as soon as you get the kidney. Okay, so you feel good about it?
Yeah.
That could be a funny movie, right?
Oh,
Start as a graphic novel,
dude, I see it as a really funny movie.
or maybe some funny TikToks.
Yeah.
But nobody steal it, please. Listening, it made me laugh out loud. But my humor, oftentimes, is different than other people's. By the way, I want to say this too. Can you put the camera on me?
You're on.
Can you go closer on my head?
Yeah.
Possible?
You're this one.
So that's close. Okay.
This one.
Good. I don't color my hair.
Who said that?
The internet. Multiple people. They're like, it's so nice to see Bobby coloring his hair. And I know that multiple people are like, he must be coloring his hair now. My hair is longer now. I don't color my hair. Do you know what's gray on me? My sideburn. And what happens is I'm cutting them shorter. My wife's like, stop cutting your sideburn shorter. She's like, eventually you're going to shave your whole head up.
You're doing that on purpose? So you don't
Yeah,
have
because
less white?
the gray up against the black of my glasses, it looks like I'm freaking 100 years old only in that one spot. And I don't like it. It doesn't make me feel good. But I don't dye my hair.
No.
Like
I wouldn't think that you would. Because like when people dye their hair, it's like so different.
and
Yeah,
I have
sometimes they
gray
do the wrong
and I have
shade.
gray like all here.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you don't see
No, I'm
anything. No,
helping
don't hurt
Amy's
my
like, I
feelings
see
from
all of
this.
it.
Yeah, I see a lot of that. Oh wow, yeah.
Confirm. Like I thought that's what you wanted.
And I do like clean my neck up. Yeah, but I don't color my hair.
Yeah.
If I did, that's okay too, because who cares? But I don't color my hair.
What throws me is sometimes, and artists do it. You can tell they
beard?
just for men their beard, and it's so obvious. And I'm like, who's telling them to do that?
So should they just find a better color?
Maybe they need to find a better color or just own the gray.
I think if I had gray patches, I would probably fix the patches until it got 60% gray and then color the brown gray. I just don't like anything patchy.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
It's not that's not a full OCD thing, but it's how I do all my work. I like everything to be consistent. So if it was a little bit gray, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Well, I think on guys, y'all's beard goes gray before
Mine does.
anything
I
else.
would get patches, and I would do the little brush if I had to do TV and it had any sort at all. Like I get it right here. It just looked weird. It looked like
Yeah.
I had. So I'd do the little color thing here, and then my wife was like, "It doesn't look very good," and so then I just don't let it grow at all. But I did that a couple times. But I'm colorblind, so I can't even tell if it looks good or bad. So I color that with a little brush. But then I don't have facial hair really.
If you went full gray, would you keep it full gray?
If I went 60% gray, I would color the whole thing gray.
Oh, color
Can't
it gray.
color it gray. I
To
mean,
match the 60%.
I
Gotcha.
don't want my hair to be.
salt and pepper.
That's
That's-
different though. That's a 60%. I don't think.
And that's hard to color.
I just need consistency.
So I don't know about this. I think you could add some highlights that look gray, but it's
Oof.
hard to achieve gray color.
There's got to be
that's
like
not
if you
natural.
dye, you can dye full gray. Anyway, I'm
Yeah.
not doing that.
Okay.
I don't color my hair. There's nothing wrong with coloring hair. If I wanted to, I would. But the internet thinks, I think because my hair is longer,
Yeah, it's longer, so they're probably just thinking.
like, oh, look at him coloring his hair.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody where's my camera? Up there?
Right there.
Suck it.
Yeah.
How about that? And if I want to color it at some point, I will. And you know what? If I do, I'll tell you what.
I think it's just funny to suck
Yeah.
it.
Clear as day.
Okay, that's it. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Go check out the podcast. It's all up there, both part 1 and 2. We do a whole show, do a Tell Me Something Good. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we will see you guys Monday. All right, bye, everybody.
It's a Bobby Bones show.